Hello out there. Heavy Monte here. Welcome to the Heavy Monte's morning show and my podcast and my comedy show. Now in America, I've been pretty hard on Charlie Kirk. And I think that I should give an explanation for me being so mean since I'm a man of love, but I cannot love evil. So I'm going to tell you what Turning Point's all about. Turning Point USA. That's the organization he ran, taking and grooming our children. You understand? So, uh, this is what has happened on some of our college campuses. Okay, now I'm going to read it straight from somebody who was there. They said that Turning Point, when they came out to the university, brought a speaker who said that children as young as 13 could consent to having sex with an adult 21. That's what they told your children. Right there, I think that may be grooming them, for pedophilia. He also said, at the same event, what they said. He said that they were talking nothing but hate speech. You understand? So he's saying that when you allow these people to come on the campus on Turning Point, they're coming on the campus, and starting all kind of problems. They already know that the people on the campus who they're talking to, most of them don't want them there, but they fight and say they want to spread that grooming pedophilia on our university campus. You understand? You see what I'm saying? Okay. Another person said that they were holding an event, Turning Point USA, and the speaker said that women deserve less and that they should go back to traditional values. Traditional values mean America, in the kitchen, barefoot and pregnant. Your body, my choice. So that's what Turning Point is preaching. You understand? Okay. So those were just two of the things that they were preaching in America. Preaching to our children. Charlie Kirk has said some nasty things I put on my podcast. So this is why I want the uh, Republicans to go ahead on and martyr him. You see what I'm saying? We want the Republicans to hold him up and show the world this is who we are. You understand? We are against women. We are backing pedophilia. You see what I'm saying? They're talking about, now charging your 14-year-old children as an adult. They want to pass that law because they're attacking the children. You see what I'm saying? They're attacking the children in the church. You know what they're doing to our children in the Catholic Church. You see what I'm saying? Old men, priests, doing horrific things to our children. And now, America, you know, the Republican Party has elected a pervert and a pedophile as president. Okay, and they hold them up, telling us that this is who, they love. So now, everybody can see, even the so-called maggot influencers who've been making money spreading this shit. Sometimes I tell you, we need to make a list of those motherfuckers to show everybody, going around telling everybody that they're going to destroy the American government. Steve Bannon, you son of a bitch. You understand? They kick that motherfucker out of our country, in my opinion. He's a fucking criminal. I'm trying to tell you, spreading that garbage. And the corporate press, put these people on. You understand? People like Steve Bannon, you know what I'm saying? All of these motherfuckers, Glenn Black Beck, what an asshole. He backed the fucking pedophile, in my opinion. Bannon, tried to destroy the country, in my opinion. You see what I'm trying to tell you? You understand what I'm saying? And all I'm making money. Money's behind it. You see what I'm trying to tell you? You see what I'm trying to tell you? Fox News and all these people out there, these so-called Christians, now you know they're a satanic cult. Now you understand who and what they are. You see? So that means that 100% of you American people out there right now, are being attacked. Every U.S. citizen, regardless of what party you are, No matter if you're gay, straight, transgender, or who you are, the federal government is attacking your ass. The one that you have today. You understand? Taking your freaking money and giving it to the billionaires. Taking away your education. You know what I'm saying? Telling you not to get a fucking education. How in the hell you gonna get a job if you can't freaking read? Huh? Huh? The turning point telling you that shit on the universities? Yeah. They're saying you don't even need to be here, on this university campus because they came here to recruit a bunch of idiots. You understand? And tell them, huh, that we need to destroy the government. Huh? Just because if anybody ever told you and walk up to you and told you that we need to destroy the American government, that motherfucker's a traitor. Treasonous. Huh? You see what I'm trying to tell you? Huh? The black slave, we would never say no goddamn shit like that, even though we've been slaves. Huh? We put that shit behind us and we're trying to move on. But you got Turning Point. Huh? And Charlie Kirk talking about black women. Huh? Talking about Native Americans, talking about people and trying to group people by the color of their skin, saying that they're white. And I told you, son of a bitches, they ain't no goddamn white people. You never saw a motherfucker that color. So if there's no white people, there's no white supremacy. Huh? If something doesn't exist, you understand? Huh? It can't be true. And that's the problem that we have because you people with light skins don't follow that shit. Tell them you're American. You understand? You people with dark skin, tell them you're American. You people, no matter what freaking color you are, you tell them you're American. And you tell the slave master children who claim the Confederate flag, huh, that you are traitors to your nation. Huh? You put a flag up on your fucking truck in front of your goddamn house, in front of your Capitol, that murdered and butchered people. Huh? And you drive by it and you look at it and you don't say, take that goddamn flag down. Because every time you look at it, you like people who hadn't had a damn thing to do with this shit and should tell everybody to kiss your ass, anybody to tell you you had something to do with it. Huh? You didn't have a goddamn thing to do with slavery. Huh? So why are you claiming that shit? Because you're a fucking racist dog. You're a sick motherfucker. You understand? You're a sick son of a bitch. Huh? If you take the Confederate flag that represent, traitors to America, huh? If you put the picture of Robert E. Lee up in the goddamn White House, Donald Trump, you're a fucking traitor. That's enough for me. Huh? He put the picture of Robert E. Lee, a man who's tried to destroy the fucking country, up so he can look at it every day and say, look, I'm Robert E. Lee. I hate these black people. Huh? You see what I'm trying to say? I hate them, And they're talking about hate. I hate these Democrats. I hate this fucking country. I'm going to destroy this fucking country and kill all these motherfuckers. That's what Donald Trump is saying to you. Huh? Stephen Miller said 200 million Americans need to die so he can make this country this fucking color, which ain't never going to fucking happen. You see what I'm saying, America? Huh? So I'm saying to everybody out there, okay, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I want to say to everybody out there, huh, the Republican Party ain't worth a damn. The Republican Party fucked this country up. And the Republican Party went against God, country, and the people who make up the government. Now, even the maggot podcasters out there, they tell me, you ain't my motherfucking friend, but they tell me I got to be nice to you. And I'm going to be nice to you. And I want you to continue telling the American people what you're saying, that we have freedom of speech. And tell the American people what you know right now, that Donald Trump is a fucking crook, a liar, you understand? A possible pedophile, a pervert, a criminal, a traitor, and a motherfucker need to be in jail. We need to go arrest that son of a bitch right now. What the fuck? Huh? If the Republican Party does not stop Donald Trump in his track immediately and remove that son of a bitch, we will vote every one of them motherfuckers out. What the hell can they tell you? After what they did. Them some cowardly bastards in that Republican Party, man. That's the reason why Facebook changed the algorithm. They don't want to tell the truth. Huh? You know, before I wrote on Facebook before Trump was elected that Republicans are low down scumbag pieces of shit. You know, traitors and all kind of motherfuckers. Facebook barred my ass. Huh? But the bots and the Russians can come on and say any goddamn thing about their country because they're fucking traitors. You see what I'm saying? All those big tech guys making all that fucking money and selling their goddamn country. Trump said he's gonna take their fucking money. Trump, Trump shake them down. Shake down all the goddamn, news station, ABC. You better not fuck with Jimmy Kimball, because I'm ready to turn my shit off. Hulu, I don't like Hulu any fucking way. My wife want to get rid of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Disney, all that shit. We get rid of that motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying? We used to watch. Only reason we had Hulu is because of MSNBC, and MSNBC ain't shit right now. So join we could pull that shit. I don't watch that shit. I watch myself in the morning. So America, this is Heavy Monte saying that Charlie Kirk is a low down fucking dirty dog, and anybody who support that damn nasty joker who said that shit about my mother, said that black women, huh? You don't know nothing about black mama. Black mama don't play. You know what I'm trying to tell you? Black mothers don't play. That's the reason why they hate black women. Huh? Because black women organize, they're buying up shit, and they are leading this goddamn country. And you black men, all you traitors that like Scott and Brian Donald, you ought to be ashamed of your goddamn self. You see what I'm saying? I wonder what your mama gonna say about you. I wonder what your mama would say, or the slave would say about Brian Donald and Scott and that fucking Uncle Tom, Clarence Thomas. Huh? You see what I'm saying? Modern day Uncle Toms. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to say something to everybody out there. Heavy Monte don't give a damn what color you are. I see you as an American. You see, when I talk to you, I don't want to be talking to you as a white man, a Chinese man, a green man. I want you to talk as an American. You understand? Because you have to see each other as human beings and respect each other. But a maggot don't respect you because they've been trained and brainwashed to hate you, and it ain't none of their goddamn business what the hell you do. You're not outside this church. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I tell everybody, I said I'm a Southern Baptist, I'm a Christian guy, but I don't be going around telling people that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm crazy. That's my religion. Huh? That's what God gave me to lead me to the promised land. I'm trying to take care of my own ass and do the right thing around here. You see what I'm saying? But I'll tell you like this. Do not believe a goddamn thing about Charlie Kirk. He's a despicable dog. Okay? And read what Turning Point. And I'm going to tell you something else about them sorry motherfuckers. They're a fucking nonprofit. A nonprofit. They don't pay taxes to groom our children. You believe that shit? Huh? Now, you read about Turning Point, find out USA, read about Charlie Kirk, and you will say, God damn, them Republicans got another dog. Just like Donald Trump. But they're all dogs, in power right now. They're moving around and shit. They're all going to fucking jail. Okay? Because the American people right now on the left and the right saying, we tired of this shit. And it's going to get worse now. So I'm saying, because the people on the left are violent. On the right are violent. The people on the left are not violent. We trying to say shit. But them jokers on the right, shit, Donald Trump. Okay? Don't fucking around with them people. Huh? Them people crazy as hell. Anytime you can convince somebody to hate their fucking country and elect a pervert as president, and you did all this shit to those maggots, you better worry about them. Don't worry about Heavy. Heavy gonna be sitting at home watching eating a pizza while they tear up shit like you did last time. All right, have a great day, America, and please, subscribe to my YouTube channel and never vote for a Republican again. And remember, Charlie Kirk is a fucking pig, just like Donald Trump. The whole Republican Party, all of the elected officials, write the fucking names down, remember them, and don't vote for them, huh? Because they can gerrymander all the fuck they want. Who in the hell gonna vote for them? Who? Tell me. Send me a goddamn text and tell me the reason why you would vote for a Republican. Huh? You don't know shit about the Democratic Party because, you don't know. So if you're a Republican, you need to fucking find out. And you'll be going, damn, I wish I had joined the Democratic Party earlier. Huh? You wouldn't be in the fucking condition you're in right now if you were poor. All right. So please subscribe and have a great day. And fuck Charlie Kirk and fuck Donald Trump.